Major marijuana bust in Warren County leads detectives to an unlikely suspect. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Katie Houston. Three grow houses were discovered in Hamilton, Blue Ash, and Norwood. Alexa Ashwell has more in tonight's top story.
Well, Katie, 7 people have now been indicted for their roles in the drug trafficking ring. Officials say a 17-year-old is also facing charges for running a successful operation of his own.
It's out of the norm. You don't typically see somebody who is that young selling that expensive and that high grade of marijuana.
A Mason High School student, now 17 years old, is facing charges as a result of a year-long investigation by the Warren County Drug Task Force.
By all accounts, the 16-year-old supplier and his 6 underlings were trafficking approximately $20,000 worth of high-grade marijuana per month.
Officers say when the search warrant was served at the teen's home, $6,000 was found in his closet.
And that's something that's very disconcerting to law enforcement, that some adult somewhere that is close to him would not have picked up on that.
Detectives had been tracking where the drugs came from, and Friday, 7 people, all adults, were indicted on drug-related charges. Officials determined Cody and Stacy Lampy of Cincinnati were supplying the marijuana to Michael Lopez. Lopez is accused of getting it to the now 17-year-old student, who was above 6 other current and former Mason students, including 20-year-old Gerald Peel. The discovery of the Lampy suspect grow house in Norwood led agents to 2 other operations in Blue Ash and Hamilton.
With lighting, ventilation systems, pH testers, hoses, and transformers,
as well as additional indictments. Alan Honeycutt, Justin Baker, and William Sparks are each charged in the bust. In all, 600 plants were seized, valued at more than $3 million.
Believed to be the primary source of marijuana for students in the Mason School District and a significant source of marijuana for students in the King School District.
That's why they're asking parents to be on alert tonight.
The offenses all occurred off of school property where they're outside the control of the school districts, and so really they don't have any involvement in the case. He looks like someone that would be in your church youth group. He looks like somebody that would be on student council.
And find out what their kids are doing, because despite the bust, the marijuana isn't completely gone.
Yes, it's out there. It's being sold in the Mason School District, in the King School District.
Now, officials say at this time the 17-year-old's case will stay in juvenile court. The 5 other juveniles have not yet been charged, pending further investigation. Also, it's important to note no drugs were ever sold on school property. Reporting live, Alexa Ashwell, 2 News.